do you know? We're live! We're live! Hi, guys. Welcome to the Kathy Sue Holtorf Lovestream. I'm going to see if I can get the chat up real quick. See what everybody's saying. Today is a really special day. I'm so excited. We have, for the first time ever, during a Kathy Sue Lovestream, a live studio audience. Let's hear some noise, live studio. Literally, it's the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. I highly encourage that you guys find every day to be the best day of your life. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've had way too much coffee, so I'm shaking. I'm going to try and pull it up right now. Let's see. Can anybody see on their live? Alyssa, yes. Am I live?
You are.
How did you find it? I can't even find my own live stream right now.
I just had to refresh the page.
Okay. Oh, just my channel? Yeah. My adrenaline is going like pumping like crazy. You guys, look at all this coffee I drink. Way too much. Way too much. So if this is your first love stream, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate having you here. Everyone appreciates having you here. Everyone that's here today. We have a lot of really special guests today, guys. And today our main topic is going to be, what is it like as a child right now? Or as a teen? Or as a young adult? And, you know, what was it like when I was a kid? Very different. I didn't have a cell phone. Yeah, now my 8-year-old cousin has a cell phone. How did you find it? Oh, I'm going to have someone pop in right now. I still can't find my own live stream. How did you do it? Yeah, come in. Come in. Okay, she's here, so she's just gonna be here now.
All right, I'm tweeting out. Yo.
She. Who is this?
Who is this?
Do you know who this is? If you know who this is, I will airmail you puppies. So many puppies.
That sounds dangerous, and I don't want that to.
This puppy.
If you watched the most recent Sunshine Mail, oh my God! I forgot to talk about this. Holy bananas. Okay, during the last Sunshine Mail, we got a package from Veronica in Australia, and she had drawn us these amazing drawings and these t-shirts. It's way too hot for my onesie today. There's 1,000 people in my house right now, literally 1,000 people. It's crazy. I have a really big, I don't know, my room's about 10 feet. But it's really hot, and I didn't want to wear my onesie today, so I wore this instead.
I tweeted out the link, so if you can't find it, you can just click on it.
You guys, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
There you are. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so I want to see the chat. We have 1 million people. It says there's 1 million people in here. Oh, I can't listen to myself. And this t-shirt. You guys, I found it.
Yay!
With no help at all. Goodbye.
No, you can Oh my God, that's amazing. That's so exciting. I'm wearing Galaxy pants. What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing this little dress that I got from my people.
Very cute. I'm gonna what's this?
And this is a little bow. I
don't know. So cute.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Alyssa, or OMG Chump.
And how do I know you?
You walked into Toby's house one time, and then...
Oh my God! Yes,
I remember it better than I do.
And we walked in, you were sitting on the couch. Mm-hmm. I was like, that girl's adorable. She's mine now. I didn't say that. I did. Yeah, and I think I tweeted at you, what's your phone number or something. Which is a great thing to publicly tweet at people when you first meet them.
Yes.
That's and then
what happened.
We became best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are. And what are we doing now?
And now we're love streaming.
We are love streaming, but what else are what are you and I doing?
Creature?
Creature! She says with a question mark at the end.
Creature? I don't know what the answer is. What? Am I going to get a good grade on this test?
5 stars and a golden cookie. So for anyone that doesn't know, what is Creature?
Hashtag.
It's a big question. It's a group of girls who are just working together on a thing, and it's gonna be fun and funny.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be whatever you want it to be.
Cool. So still, the question remains. Hashtag. What is Creature?
Yeah, didn't really answer it.
It's basically, I think Jesse McKeel, who works for The Nerdist, said best. Critics are saying Creature is the Spice Girls of YouTube. I feel confident about that.
I like that too.
If you could Oh my God, we have so many special guests today. I'm so excited. Let's see. Okay. Claire's here. Claire's here.
Claire's in the chat. And Atlanta Honey's here.
Yay, Lauren. So we have someone else that we're going to pull out here in a second. Who is that? Who are we going to pull out? You decide. It can be either one of those two.
Okay, Ryan, do you want to come out here?
She did.
Oh, what?
Right.
I'm sorry. An unknown special guest
Yay.
whose name we don't know.
It's got our sweatiest guest on. We like,
Just sit on at the very beginning.
It's okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'm wearing black. It is my fault for wearing black Nervosaurus Rex. Am I blowing your cover?
Yeah, like, secrets.
Oh no, but that was a teaser. It's television, and it's like an episode of something that's important that we're gonna rerun like 7 times. Like,
So if you know who that is, you might know. Okay, so Brian, tell us who are you? How do I know you?
I don't know how you know me. How do you know me? Holy garbage.
There we go.
We're friends from also Toby's house.
Was this a Memorial Day party?
It was like last year. Or 2 years, whatever. Like that's where we know each other from. It's that, and then people, kept saying we were in pools together, cooling off like reptiles.
And we did that yesterday too, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Did you get in the pool yesterday?
I didn't get in the pool. I brought. We went to a pool party yesterday, thrown by like a philanthropist.
Was he? I had no idea. I had no idea whose house I was at.
It was like this famous
Don't even know where
philanthropist guy. None of us know his name,
Okay.
but it's
James.
James Dahl.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
D-A-H-L. Okay. He did not color a lot of our childhoods.
No. Well done. So did you enjoy your 4th?
I did. I wore really tight pants and like combat boots to a pool party. Is how I decided to roll. And then we did that, and then I went and I made like this really elaborate like hamburger thing for these friends, with Jesse, who we just talked about.
Jesse, you better be in here.
Yeah, so maybe does he know?
No, I don't think so. Well, if he tweets,
or if you check any of our Instagrams,
ever in your life,
you'll see how to get here.
We're gonna post a new one every day to get you to this love stream, even though it'll be over at that point. So how did you two meet? Sounds like
how
we're dating.
did we meet?
Also
Toby. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Like, really, this is
So clearly, we have a big thanks to Mr.
Aw, he's a glue.
Thanks, bud. You gave me all my best
glue.
friends.
Did we meet when I was working at the office, or did we meet at a party?
A party.
I remember you specifically from the Bill Murray party, but I don't know if I believe that we met.
We met before, but that's when like we remembered each other. It's like, oh hey, this is.
So
it's like
when the face and the name come together in my mind, that's when I know.
Exactly.
So
There's a difference.
Our friends like to have a lot of themed parties. So what Alyssa and Brian are referring to is a Bill Murray themed party, which is a very interesting topic. And then we also had like a denim party. And what other party?
That one. Which one was that one? The denim party?
That was at Toby's as well.
Oh, that was Flitz's weird and follow Flitz on Nerdsworth. I think is his YouTube channel, right? He's also on Swatch Games.
Yeah.
So Flitz had this party. It was his birthday last year, and the theme was just so like movie Hollywood-esque.
Very casual. It
was like all the dudes had to wear like the dress code for dudes was bare chest. And so
dress code.
And so since
straight up.
Yeah, and so since like most rational human beings, I'm ashamed of my body. What I did was
we don't promote being ashamed of your body.
No, don't.
Stop, Brian.
Don't be like.
Brian.
Don't be like.
This is going very well.
You're right. I just changed a bunch of minds, but like no. And so what I did was I had this V-neck white shirt that I drew. I drew a bear on it. And so that's what I ended up wearing.
Bare chest.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Gilmore.
Right here.
Hear that?
Yeah, clap for what everyone rolled their eyes at.
And which we will continue to. Great, wonderful, awesome. So VidCon, bare chest. That's wonderful. I'll always roll my eyes at that because it's great, warm. Tell me about VidCon.
Like what?
How was it? Who did you meet? For anyone that has never been to VidCon, what is VidCon?
VidCon is a convention for YouTuber like YouTube creators and YouTube fans and anyone who likes anything video related.
Okay.
That was a good description.
I'm going to describe everything for us.
Just
What is
random
ketchup?
words.
It's
I don't
really
like
just a
this
test. Yeah.
I don't like it.
So did you get to meet anybody? Did you get to?
I saw Grace Helbig from about 5 feet away, which is so far the closest I've been to her, and I couldn't.
Did you fangirl?
Quietly to myself. She was with Mamrie and Hannah, who I also really love, and so I was
Yeah.
kind of standing near
Oh
the
my God.
table, like, and they were all like, like charming everyone around them, and I'm just like standing there, like, maybe they'll stop laughing, and I can say, nope, they're okay. I'll just be over here.
I met Grace one night. It was a YouTube creator dinner. Also, I was Toby, and Grace was there, and it was only like us and like 10 other people, and I was sweating the whole time. And I turned to Toby. I was like, Toby, can I say hi? Can I say hi? He's like, yeah, go say hi. What do I say? He's like, hi. And I was like, I don't know. And I walked up to her, and my palms were set. I was like, yeah, awesome. And then I walked away. Not even kidding. That was it. I'm sorry, Grace. I hope to grace your presence.
I mean, you did better than I did, so.
Yay for fangirling.
Yeah.
Yay for fangirling. So you had a good time with it, huh?
And I went to see April perform, April F.
Oh, what did she perform?
She performed her hit single, Nintendo,
I love that.
coming soon.
Hit single. Nintendo. Drop the mic. Thank you very much.
She threw t-shirts, and then she had some in her bag, and then I took one, so I have a giant April face shirt.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, I want one. I love that we're stealing each other's merchandise.
She should make parkas.
Yeah.
She's just like giant parkas with just her entire face.
I was wearing it at my house in my
Nothing
room.
from the chin down. Just
It's
pure.
literally her whole face.
unmitigated
Have you seen the
face.
shirts?
No, I haven't seen them yet.
It's literally
Oh wait, I saw it on Claire's Instagram, yeah?
the black and white with
Yes.
yeah. So her face is literally from here to like my knees.
That's
I was
amazing.
wearing it around my house. My room was like, what? What's that? Like,
Did you
oh, this is
honestly
my-
buy them really big?
They're really big. Yeah, it's like
April, that's so
like I
funny.
could live inside
That's
it like
awesome.
an igloo.
It's like, what is that? That's my friend
God.
April. You press a thing inside the shirt, it like tweets at her. That's my friend
Oh my
April.
God,
Meet her.
That's a really good idea.
That's really nice.
That's not bad idea.
Okay,
That's not bad idea.
patent. It's already patent, guys. So, I've been like leaning out of frame. It's already patent, so you know, don't try to. That's a great idea. We should patent that somehow.
Mhm.
But like, you know,
What were you gonna say?
well, it's like that app, that new app called Yo. Have you heard of that new
No.
app?
No,
called
I have
Yo?
not.
There's a new app
I'm
called
gonna-
Yo, and its only purpose and its only use is that you find friends on it and people you already know, and it sends them a notification text that just says "yo," like it like says "yo" out loud to you.
They're calling like
Yeah,
a ringtone.
and so what they're and it sounds so stupid, but it's a thing that they're actually like Business Insider wrote a thing where it could be kind of like, okay, you know when you first heard of Twitter and you're like, oh, 140 characters, like how are people ever going to communicate?
Yeah.
And so sort of like this one-word communication thing where like they're hoping that it will be this new sort of like technological advancement where people
Your phone saying
say,
yo.
yeah, well not just yo, but like other one-word phrases that
Hey.
would just be like easy communication.
You know, I tell you what though, you call me, I'll say yo to you. You don't have to download the app. I'll just say yo. Yo.
Yeah.
Record it. Put your phone up to the speaker. Record this. Yo. There you go.
There you go.
It's like just like add that.
Now you don't have to download this new weird app because no one has it, and so it's super popular, quote unquote, in the tech field. But no one I have like 3 friends on it, and it's just like, okay, here's this dude from high school, this guy who I met at a party once, and just one actual friend who I can't keep annoying by just constantly yelling.
Or like by texting.
Yeah. Or
You
you
know,
could text, exactly.
I honestly, when Snapchat first came out, I was like, what? This is one. People are probably going to do naughty stuff. 2, what is this? How is mainstream media even going to want to get hold of this? And now, I get so many Snapchats, and I've started checking them.
They're all from me.
They're all, one of them I didn't want to get. So, I don't know. How do you block someone on Snapchat?
Alyssa?
Can you block one specific person on Snapchat?
I don't know. Are you asking them how to block Alyssa on Snapchat?
That's my feeling.
This is how you're telling her that you want to block her on Snapchat?
You know, I figured public forum was the best way. Just cut it right out. No, like she's very innocently use that
Not
word.
friend people on Snapchat. Just
But they're not a friend. I mean, what?
Oh, well, they have a little checkbox next to their name, and you can unclick it, and then they can't. And you can set it so only your people that you have added send to you.
You want to know how I handled the situation initially when I couldn't figure out how to block someone? I Snapchatted the person back. It was a very inappropriate Snapchat. And I Snapchatted the person back with a picture of my foot. And I said, send me that again, and this is going in your butt. And that is how I handled it. So, it's I don't know. Well, I haven't received another one.
So I think
It worked. I think it worked.
So you're
There you go.
we have someone else coming on with us. Brian. I don't know
this person.
would you like to introduce this? What did I say?
I don't know.
Roxy?
That's
Roxy?
Is Roxy okay?
She just wants to take. She does this every single time I love stream. Didn't she do this when we were vlogging the other day? Roxy, oh, hey.
Oh, bring Roxy on.
Yeah, let's do that. So here's Roxy.
You have to get on camera. Not sitting up heading over there.
How are we doing this? How are we
Uh,
doing
I'll
this?
slide forward.
Okay. All right. Oh, that purse is great. Dope. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Everybody comfortable? Oh, you guys, it's actually not a bad little setup.
It's fine.
I need to move the light though. Sorry, everybody. Alyssa, what's going on in the chat?
There's people. They're all talking. Oh, cool. They be chatting.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Oh,
It might be live. Who
Who
knows?
do you want to let's go like this. There we go. There we go. Cute.
There we go.
With
Just
something
to-
appropriate.
Just to preserve Akiko's modesty. This is Akiko. Everyone. To preserve her modesty in a way that matches her dress.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
This is on purpose.
That's impressive.
Perfect.
Good.
So, Akiko, tell us a little bit about yourself. This is Akiko.
My name is Akiko. I work in art department. I've always been fancy. You will never see me.
Okay. She vanishes immediately.
Who's our project?
Child at heart. Still work with kids. So I guess in response, or to make sense with what our topic is today.
So wonderful.
That's probably why I said that.
Yeah.
Probably. Don't
She
check
brought
with
it full
her.
circle.
Yeah.
She brought it
No,
full
it makes
circle.
sense.
So you work with kids. What do? You a camp?
Camp counselor.
Okay.
I grew up in the Parks and Recreation system, and I went to the park after park, and then I was engaged to be a CAT, and I just haven't left parks.
That's so great. That's so great. So your Monday to Friday, what is that like?
Well, now it's like freelance style.
I love it, which means we sit at home and eat pizza! Yeah!
Video games or
So
TV,
many.
and catching up with people lately, which is nice, or shooting really crazy things where you get to work with animals or other random things. Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah, you can't talk about the
I
last
know,
video,
that's why I
right?
don't want to talk
Oh,
about it.
man.
But it happened.
It's so
Watch it on
cool.
swim.
So, tell me about your earring and your purse.
Oh, so I've had this purse. It's a cheeseburger purse.
She thinks it's real.
I got it since I was in the 6th grade, and it was perfect size for when we had Walkmans as opposed to iPods.
Full circle. There it is.
And but I wore it. I started wearing it all the time when I found it again for college. And I was like, this is a cool thing. I want to have this on me. I want to be known for this. But then I guess I did become known for it. And cheeseburgers are not actually my favorite food.
Oh my God! What's your favorite food?
I have 3. I have eggplant. Don't jump. It looks too high. Oh, go.
Roxy makes her own decisions here. Actually, it's me. I don't want her.
And
Oh my gosh, she's still
She's
going
gonna take
for it.
the lead.
She's next. Yes. No.
Eggplant, potatoes, and donuts.
Do they all know that you're cheating on them with cheeseburger?
I'm trying to make the transition. It's like one of those,
Okay.
like, it's never a good time to break
Yeah.
up, but,
Yeah.
you know.
But there was some questionable overlap between cheeseburger
So you had them when you were a kid. What about the earring? Did you have that when you were a kid?
No, last Comic-Con, I just was walking around, and I think the floor was closing, and I'm just always looking for, like, a cute thing to buy, and there was just this little booth with, like, tiny macaroon and, like, other cute food earrings that she handmakes, and they were like $10.
So cool. So you only bought one, or did you lose the other one?
I usually just wear a stud in this one and have this one that way, because I'm really, I lose everything, so that way I have a spare.
That's so smart. Make your style practical and convenient, guys.
And her hair is always covering the other one, so it doesn't matter.
So perfect. I love it. So, was this...
Like an anime character.
She kind of looks like... What?
Those were words.
There were words that were...
all understood them.
Every time you make some
Thank you, Kiko. So, that was an item you had as a child. Alyssa, what was something you had as a child?
Oh man, there were a lot of things that I would carry. I had
Every day you carried this,
I
like,
carried,
bunch of
yeah,
stuff.
I would have a backpack just full
Wheelbarrow.
of things. I would keep a lot of things in my pockets.
Why? What is that?
I had all of these little plastic dog toys, and I would keep in my pockets so I wouldn't get bored anywhere. So I would just play with little dogs.
Again, practical.
What kind of dogs? So
Wait,
they're
like squeaky dog toys? Like,
No, they were just like
actual
little
dogs.
plastic
Dogs.
like figures. They're like
Of
little
dogs.
rubbery.
Okay.
Yeah.
also like
what were your favorite breeds that you had, and what were their names?
I had a little husky named Snowball,
Awesome.
and then I had one that was a little German Shepherd named Mindy, which was after my dad's dog's name was Mindy, so I just was attached to that.
Okay.
So I don't know where Snowball came from. He's a husky. I'm a kid. Whatever.
well, you live in the snow.
Huskies do all the snow.
And then I had a little Cavalier named Sandy, and that was like
What's a Cavalier?
the
I mean, aside from, like, what is that? Like an
I don't know.
army or-
I know it's a car.
wait no
A dog that rides a horse.
Okay.
A dog that rides
Cavalier
You have very tall
Spaniel. Yeah, King Charles Spaniel.
Okay.
What's a spaniel?
It's
Here,
a
I'll
dog
show you.
spaniel, or
A cocker spaniel bit my lip when I
oh,
was
they're like
11.
short-haired
Oh.
collars.
Yeah.
That,
You just repressed this.
yeah, that kind of dog, when I was 11 years old, I had just left. I think it was my first sleepover ever. And I was at my brother's soccer game, and I bent down to pet this dog. It looked a lot like that. Can we show them?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You show them this monster,
This,
this hell beast.
Evil beast. Look at that 3-foot tall horror.
you know what? I was like 2 feet at the
Sounds
time.
good.
I literally bent down just to pet it.
Yeah.
This nice little puppy, and just, it got me, and it hung on. It hung on, and I just have to be like, I don't have no idea what is happening right now. It's very crazy. I also, that year, woke my grandma from a coma. That was a really crazy year for me.
Wow.
Wait, you did or the
I did.
spaniel? Okay.
No, not the spaniel.
Okay.
That was dogs in
Like,
hospital.
who is this?
That's crazy.
They do that sometimes.
That is,
Teacups can get away with everything.
actually, Roxy is supposed to go to, Roxy's a therapeutic dog.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm
Is that why
supposed
she's
to
so
take her-
chill?
Yeah, she's trained. She
To
probably
be
was
that
this chill before she was trained too, but I'm supposed to like take her to hospitals and nursing homes and have her sit with people.
Aww.
And I don't, because instead I'm here with you guys.
So feel bad about so,
I don't know.
so take that. No, she's so chill. You can tell that she's really trained because she's so chill and amazing. While you were out of town, we took care of her for a day, and she, okay, we all get up to pee in the middle of the night all the time. I know I do. And
I like how the story's going.
We walked her before we went to sleep, and the next morning before I picked her up, and she peed. But she peed on her house. But she peed in the greatest. No, it's like it was like a cool telling fact about this dog. That, like,
Yeah.
you can tell it's the best dog ever. She's the best dog ever because she peed right like next to the door. So like as close as she could get to the outside world. It's like, good girl, that's amazing. She's like, well, this is close we're gonna get.
Last night when I came home from the 4th of July, slow clap.
We're almost all there.
I came home from all of the festivities yesterday, and where did I find Roxy? In the bathtub? Check her Instagram! My God,
yeah.
she was just sitting in there like, yes, you left me? It probably sounded like war. outside, and I just abandoned her. I'm a great mom. Oh, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching her. I super, super appreciate it.
Does this year feel worse as far as fireworks go? Like, I feel like this is the most fireworks I've ever heard.
Tesla thing.
Ever. Oh, yeah. And
What? That's the Tesla thing.
Oh, I saw that.
a few
Reddit.
blocks away.
From where?
I think was it on Hollywood?
It was on La Brea.
Okay.
A Tesla, exploded. A stolen Tesla, which is a kind of car, if you don't know.
The Teslas
It's like-
are amazing.
Yeah, and so it's a kind of car, and they run. They're fully electric cars. It's lithium-ion battery. It's lithium-ion battery. The battery exploded, and then cut the car in half.
And the car had been stolen.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about when I talk about karma, people. Cars explode if you do something bad. Eat your vegetables.
That's
a
the
butterfly.
connection
Yeah,
there.
I love that.
Wonderful.
So
So
eat your vegetables and don't steal.
eat broccoli. That's what I'm gonna tell my kids. I took a friend ice skating once, and she didn't know how to ice skate, and I let her go while she was on the rink. I just was, just let her fly on her own. She's like, "Is this what you're gonna do to your kids?" I was like, "Yes, I'm gonna throw them in the pool and say, if you don't swim, sorry,"
Yeah.
and they'll learn. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Be a
learned.
person.
Drown.
Sorry. They're not gonna be like 2. Yeah. No, I
They're gonna be
fully
like
agree.
9 months.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Like the Nirvana.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
They
Oh,
don't
yeah,
swim.
they know how to hold their breath.
It's easier for them to learn because they just go by instinct. This is seriously a thing. I'm not just being like a crazy human being. However, I'm a crazy human being. So
You mean so you mean literally a baby? I thought you
A
just
baby.
meant like
Like a
when they're
Yeah.
when they're like
5.
trying to figure it out.
then they figured out that they can go and not breathe or choose to breathe. Babies just instinct. I'm gonna put it in a lion's cage. Like a lion, right? That's how they're gonna
That's
learn.
how.
It's the only way.
afraid of this thing.
Yeah, there you go. Have fun, kid.
That was the natural inclination to just put this innocent tiny little baby in survival mode.
Oh my god, I've got to show you guys this. This is so funny. This is so funny. You're gonna be creeped out.
That's all it's exciting right now.
Okay, everybody, close your eyes.
Oh, you are
Close
gonna
your
freak
eyes.
out first.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Not the studio audience. You guys don't have to close your eyes. Not the studio audience. All right, and open.
Oh my god. Oh.
Don't worry, guys.
There's the thing
It
where
looks so terrible at first, but the camera's gonna go in the back. I'm gonna cut out the eyes, so it looks like you're actually looking through someone's eyes. That's cool. It's creepy when you first look at it. It's extremely creepy. It's a baby head.
Here's a separate baby head. I'm gonna cut out its
No,
eyes.
I'm gonna-
Don't worry, stick with me.
I kind of want to see the skin. I ideally at some point in my career would like to create a camera I'd like to create a camera that can see exactly like the human eye. So I'm trying a lot of different ways in which to see how I can find that. So this, my friend gave me a bunch of prop babies. What am I going to do with prop babies? I don't make movies with babies very often.
You're not just gonna waste all these babies.
I gotta be practical.
It's not. And also, it's not just let's cut a perfectly eye-shaped hole in this weird baby's head. It's you're also playing with lenses, and you're playing with the technology behind it, so that you can actually see sort of similarly to how someone would experience something real in order to sort of bring the audience that's trying to
Exactly. I'd like to create a film where the audience feels as though they're completely submerged in the film, but they are aware of the camera, because I think that's something that hasn't been played with enough. Like when you sit in the theater, you know that a camera was there at some point to create the image that's on the screen. You know that. So I'd like to create a film in the next year where you're very aware that there is a camera and where it's accepted and played with, and not quite like Blair Witch Project.
Okay.
Not quite like that. Not kitschy, not found footage, nothing like that. But just aware of it. So I'm experimenting with different ways in which we might be able to present that. So I might need to keep his help since she's art competent films. If any of my filmmaker friends are watching.
I can't wait till everyone sees the latest thing she did. It's super cool.
Tell us about it.
We can't.
Oh, well, okay. That's fine. Thanks for bringing it up. Nightmares.
But you got to make all these cool weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's just getting more excited.
We're gonna
I've
shadow box.
done oversized weapons, and now I've done miniature weapons. So I'm getting this wide range of things.
That is so, you guys, this is why filmmaking in general and the art of content creating is so exciting. You got to create baby well, not baby weapons, but little weapons. Not weapons for babies.
Weapons that babies use to battle to the death and go into survival mode, so that they then learn how to fight, which all babies should also learn how to
Kathy throws them in the
Oh,
Yeah.
my
It's
God,
like
this
back
is
when Barda.
dark. Tell us about the comments. Is it
About the
what's,
comments?
yeah, what's who's saying what?
Let's
Everyone's
see.
saying
Atlanta
everything.
Honey is confirming that babies can swim from a young age.
You can trust her too. She's the one that gave me all the colored chalk.
There we go.
Anna's
That's good.
camera.
That's reliability.
token of trust.
Yes, yes, exactly. I felt like she understood me when I received it. I was like, all right, you get it.
Find the inspiration once you can.
Oh, yay!
And Anna's camera says Cocker Spaniels are adorable and friendly usually. And
Well,
she says she used to have
Well,
one.
not
and
to
it was
shit
bad.
blame, but
This is a
usually they're
cavalier.
amazing.
They're more aggressive and
It's like, usually they're fun. I don't know what you did to that
I
Cocker
clearly
Spaniel by being
am,
an innocent child.
I clearly, how are you feeling? Are you good? I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit. Brian,
Don't worry.
I know,
it's fine.
I don't want to tilt
You
down
want
too
some
far.
pants? Oh, it's
Brian, I wanted to tilt down, but I wanted to, a couple of my friends are. You know what I realized? I was talking to someone about the Lovestream last week, and I was like, yeah, I've been doing this like love streaming on Saturdays, and they're like, I know. I was like, what do you?
I know.
They're like, I've been watching. Like, you don't say
That's
anything.
awesome.
So I think there's a lot of people that are in here that aren't saying anything.
Yeah.
You know me, my friend.
I didn't lurk. That's fun.
I love it. I love lurkers.
Ain't nothing wrong with lurks.
So Brian, what did you happen to do as a kid that was like your favorite thing around?
Allergies. I had.
As a child?
Yeah. And they go away. Like a lot of times when you're like, oh, like a weird, not supposed to survive in nature, my girl kid like I was, just like a super fat kid, I was so horrible with my allergies that I actually, when I sweat, if my sweat dried on, and I sweat a lot. Like, you know me, I'm sweating so much right now. I apologize before I hug people. Like, and so, like,
Sorry, it's gonna be sticky.
and so I sweat. And so I would do that also when I was a kid, because I wasn't in great shape for a kid. And so when I sweat and it dried on me, I would break out in hives because I was like allergic to my own sweat. And I also had that thing that if a bee stung me, I would need an EpiPen.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'd like die.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
also like grass, I'd be allergic to like a bunch of grass, horsehair, cats, and
Okay.
eucalyptus trees.
Okay.
But we later moved to a place that was covered only in eucalyptus trees.
Well, that's a perfect place to move to.
Right?
Great.
My mom's just like, oh, let's see how this goes. And so,
No
and it was bad.
And the
And
child dies to remove it.
but to support,
Facing your fear, right?
to support, yeah, to support and go back to your earlier point, like, I assimilate, like, I was fine after a while. At first, it was like, but like, after that, it was fine. And so, yeah.
So if you do enough of something, it'll end up being good.
Yeah, treat allergies like fears.
That's not true at all. It's like very rare circumstances. It's a good thing to do a lot of something. Indulgence is 7 dozen spins or something like that. I don't know. Brad Pitt said something once.
But anywho, so yeah,
allergies.
real bad allergies. I mean, what are you asking? Like, so what did I have?
She
fun
had,
with?
she had a cheese. This is where we are, guys. She tells us about her cheeseburger first. Alyssa tells us about her plastic toy dogs, and Brian tells us about his allergies.
So I had that.
What toys did you have as a kid?
Okay. Fine. Right.
Or gadgets.
Well, okay.
because,
So I mean,
you
we
know.
all had beepers, right? I had a beeper.
No.
So I had a
we did
beeper.
not all have beepers.
Okay, sorry. I had a beeper.
You were not important.
And so like you didn't ever just like what was it? Like it was like what is it? 431. You didn't ever 4-3. Love you, mom. Like you like okay. So
What is 431? 4 something, 3 words, 1 meaning. Is that what 431?
I don't know, but it was
4
I love you.
letters.
And so
I-L. That's a lot more.
but
Science school.
but the no, and so like when you had beepers, and I mean, do you guys remember beepers? So when beepers, for those people who never had beepers, what you had to do is you had to go to a phone and call the beeper number, and then after a while, a tone would ring, and you would enter on the phone the numbers that you would want to send to that beeper. Now the beeper, all it had was text. And so, not text, numbers.
Yeah.
So it was just numbers. And so what you would do is you would type in your phone number, and that person would know, it would ring, and that person would know, like, oh, I should call back this human being, whose number I have memorized because no one had contacts in anything.
Yeah,
Except
we
for
all
written
had
things.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like and that was when cell phones started. No one remembered anyone's numbers ever again. You will never memorize a number ever again.
But you should, in case anything happens, know your mom's number.
Yeah,
Like
know
knowing
your,
where you live.
yeah, know
And,
your
like,
mom
the
or your significant
police,
others.
you know.
Yeah, or at least
Yeah.
one friend.
Well, yeah, one person that can pick you up if you ever get
Yeah,
stuck
I
anywhere.
don't know your number.
I
don't know
I
your
don't
number.
know.
We like live
So
together.
what
we
is
don't
what
know
is
each
what
other's
is
number.
what is this relationship? Ryan, if you go.
We live
Talk
together.
about it. You live together.
Uh-huh.
How long do you guys live together?
Like months.
Yes.
Yeah,
Recent thing.
How's it
it's
going?
very recent.
Oh, you're supposed to tell us.
Going to New York soon.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Yeah!
we're gonna go see Wicked the Angry. We're gonna go see Neil Patrick Harris's last
Oh,
day
exciting.
of
Last
Wicked the
weekend.
Angry, and she's gonna be
I thought
great.
you were gonna explain something like a fun on
It was our first one. It's both our first
Shoot,
Broadway experience. It's gonna be our first
Okay.
Broadway experience.
If they both y'all's first trips to New York?
Yes.
Oh.
We do the total tourist scene and Empire State Building.
All the gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna walk around
All
with
the
American
food.
flags.
Wonderful, you guys. It's wonderful. I've hated every trip to New York. But
Oh no.
I just,
Was it
Why?
for work or?
I don't know, but I love the adventure. And I might have just had a bad attitude.
Well, no. Come on.
Who knows? Who knows?
I do. You always have a
It's
great
true,
attitude.
but I am a little bit older now.
It's a water shambles.
Except for Dogger Spaniels,
No,
which clearly she's responsible for.
There is a convenience store in Times Square. Yes, the
Better
first thing
be on
I'm going
the
to talk about is a convenience store in New York City. It's like, I have no idea what it's called, but it's something about international something. But there, have you guys ever had a Kinder Bar?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my favorite chocolate ever in the world.
They're
Kinder
British,
Bars,
right?
Except Ron Ann sent us Tom Tams.
Tim Tams.
Well, that's good. All right.
And
She sent us a bunch of those. Those were absolutely delicious.
Oh my god.
But Kinder Bars are still my all-time favorite. Go to that convenience store and they have like every kind of Kinder Bar. Rye some.
It's like
That's
Kinder
great.
Bites, but
I like the ones with the
Oh,
little dip
yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. The
I love
hazelnut.
it. Yeah, they're
So
great.
good.
Yeah. I went to Canada a lot for a long time, and they have Kinder Bars all over the place.
I love it. I think
Canada's
that's.
the greatest candy.
I think
except
even
Japan.
Their Ireland's where I discovered them. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
What did you have as a kid?
Okay, so other than allergies, I had a beeper, and
You had a beeper?
whenever I ride bikes around with my friends, it would like buzz, and then like my mom would send me like 7, 8, 4, 5. It's just like you have 7 minutes to get here, bud. Like it was like
James Bond.
come home for dinner. Yeah, you become like weird CIA agent.
So
Secret number codes when you have a beeper.
okay, so pretty much when we were little, everything was like in the movie 007.
Yeah.
Everything. There were spies
It's that
everywhere. Everyone had secret
Yeah.
codes.
That and a calamity.
Amazing.
Do you guys ever watch Tiny Toon Adventures?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Calamity
Yes.
Coyote was like the knockoff Wile E. Coyote,
Mm.
and so he's the weird security blanket I had when I was like a real wee lad, and like I would like drag him around, and once his arm ripped off, and so he had constant like replaced Band-Aids on his arm that I used because I didn't want my mom
Did you
to
see
put.
that?
I didn't want my mom to put a needle to him because it would hurt him. And like I also cried when my mom would watch my My Buddy doll. Do you know what My Buddies are?
No.
Do you guys remember My Buddies?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I immediately to my Buddy doll, I cut his hair. Okay, this is how Hispanic I was. My first language was Spanish.
Where this is going.
What was my Buddy doll's name? I knew you were gonna say that. No.
I was so hesitant.
super-
I'm like, I'm gonna.
But it meant nothing. It was just a name. It's not a name that occurs anywhere, but like this was the first thing. Like, I'm gonna make a weird name. His name was Funfine. So I had this like weird My Buddy doll, this weird like looking patchy-haired My Buddy doll, because I always tried to cut his hair after I got a haircut, and so I would cut his hair, and like it would never grow back, and I would cry when it never grew back. Because I had a thing with that. Did you ever do this? Did you ever cry when I cried a lot. Did you ever cry when they cut your mom's hair? Like, I would go to salons with my mom, and then I'd be like, those are scissors, they're gonna hurt her. And I was just like, wait.
Okay. So I'm getting a pretty clear picture of what Brian was. I'm not gonna lie. So you had a fever.
Yeah.
You were allergic to everything in the world.
I was a crying allergic.
So you really couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. And then you had a doll named Pompini. You were so empathetic with. You know, Brian is a very empathetic person. The day that Roxy got stung by a bee and started going into anaphylactic shock, I can never say that word. It's a tough word, okay? If you would say it 3 times fast. And I called. I was at the office.
Yep.
I was at the office, and I looked up, and I was like, "Ugh, my gosh, dying." And he was like, "Okay, calm down. Here's the number. Here's the place. Go ahead. Get out of here. I'll take care of it. Go ahead." I was like, "Oh." He was calm in the face of a storm, and that's probably why, because all your allergies and beepers.
Yep.
You're ready for anything. I'm gonna buy you a beeper one day, but
Good.
I'm not gonna tell you that I bought it. I'm just gonna like mail it to you with some numbers.
That's awesome. Give me a gum beeper. Remember gum beepers?
Oh, those are so
The little
fun.
beepers. You remember? Oh, love to the audience. Like they would. We had, okay. So the same way that there's freaking cell phones now with little like horrible tasting. They all say the same. They're different colors, wastefully pieces of gum in them. They had little beepers like that. And you'd get little bubble beepers. And you'd be like, oh man, I have a fake thing. And there's a number on them.
The moment that I loved the most in the past 5 minutes is the moment that he's talking about how he doesn't want his mom to put a needle in his doll, and both of these two go, oh. So any young gentleman, that's how you make a lady swoon. Don't let your mom sew up your doll, and the women will just swoon. It's crazy. It's awesome. So we all had a lot of fun things as kids. We're about to bring on our next special guest in just a moment. She's one of my favorite people in the universe. She happens to be in town in Los Angeles right now, so I was like, why don't you come and hang out on the Lovestream with all your buddies, and we'll just sit here and poke you and ask you about your life. I'm just kidding. We're not going to poke you at all. All right, here we go. Minnesota's next. Leah. Okay, how can we do this? There we go. Everybody good?
Akiko and I are just gonna look like our conscience, but yeah.
Oh my God!
I'm an angel.
You have a devil and an angel over your shoulder. So Leah, tell us about yourself.
I'm here.
You're here.
So just so you know, she's very present.
She is. She's very present. That's good.
I almost got lost on the way here.
Los Angeles, baby. Were you driving? Because that's illegal. Not of age yet.
I wasn't.
Oh, good. Who's driving?
That one.
That one. Is that the cousin?
Yeah.
So you have family here.
Yeah.
Wonderful. How do you know these guys sitting behind you?
I don't know. I just found your Instagram. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna follow this guy. So I did.
Right?
We all know each other from the internet.
From the internet. Yeah.
Internet.
That's
Friendship 2.0.
That should be a series.
And then
you can like unite people from all over the world.
Akiko, that's so beautiful. That sounds so good.
So Leah.
Leah, how old are you? What grade school are you in?
13, going into 8th. Yeah.
Alright, how's your summer going?
Good.
What have you done this summer?
I came here. Yeah. That's pretty much the best thing I've done.
And thanks to Mom for bringing her.
Have you gotten any of your summer reading done?
Yeah.
Have you actually?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Right, you're putting her on the spot.
No, but do you remember summer reading?
What if
Yeah, I still have to
summer
do
reading.
No, but do you remember summer
She
reading?
finished everything.
Yes.
Summer reading was like the taxes of being little. Like
Oh,
it was
no,
like the
that's
thing in the
actually
back.
my
It was in the thing in the back of your head while you were trying to have fun all summer. That was just like, oh God, now I.
Do you think about
where the
taxes
Redfern
all
Bros?
year?
I do.
Even as a child before they were mandatory.
No.
It's not like
But no.
I was in I really liked
You
reading.
liked the summer reading.
Me and my brothers were like so into it. We would sign up for summer reading at the library, and they would give us little. There was always a theme every year, and one theme one year was ice cream. So you would write all the books you read on ice cream scoops, and they would get to stack them on the walls and like make little stacks of ice cream. So we would always try to read like 100 books so we could get the most things, and you'd get little prizes for like every like
Oh my God, it's genius.
category, like number that you did.
So that's how to raise your kids to like read.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
The answer for
Slide them
everything.
with food.
Is bright.
So So Leah, you just heard a little bit about our childhoods and what it was like when we were babies. I didn't really see anything about myself. I didn't really carry much with me except for a very vivid imagination. I remember laying in. Well, they don't want to see me anymore. It's more fun on that side of the frame. I'm just kidding. It's not. Way more fun right here. When I was little, and I would be in the nurse's office when I was like sick in school, and there are all those little concrete tiles. I would follow in my mind Mario. He would run around the tiles. That's how I would keep myself busy. How do you keep yourself busy these days?
Sleep.
Sleep. And
Me too.
and what about the internet? What do you do with the internet? Like, what's your favorite parts?
I don't really have a favorite part, actually.
Like, do you like YouTube? Or
Yeah.
do you do
I'm kind of
Twitter?
new at it, though.
You're a noob? What is that word?
It's just, it's
For anyone that doesn't know, obviously I know.
No, I don't know.
Obviously I know what that is. What is that word?
it means, like, if you're new to something and you know nothing about it, and you just kind of go along with what everybody says, and you pretend like you know about it, but you really don't.
Okay, so that's where you're at with YouTube.
Pretty much.
So you just pretend to understand. That's what I've done most of my life.
That's where I am.
Yeah, exactly, right? You did okay. You did okay. I think we can call it adulthood now. We're there. We're ready.
Yeah, adulthood
Get
is
a job.
pretending you know stuff, but you really don't.
Exactly.
It largely is.
I
Yeah.
saw a great thing on Tumblr about adulthood. Someone said, we're adults, but like adult cats. Like, someone should probably take care of us, but out on our own, we can make it. But we really need someone to take care of us.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
Is
awesome.
that like for our age group, or is that for all adults?
I think
Is that for everybody
I
then?
think that's for
In the world?
everybody. Yeah. That was my phone. I'm so sorry.
Alyssa, I'm sick of your shenanigans. You should just kick her off.
Please leave
Okay,
forever.
I'm gonna knock over your light on my way.
I know.
Decide if that's what you really want.
Poor light. I need to buy a new light kit. It is. It's really hot.
Just sweaty and
It
disgusting.
is. But this is how we clean out all of our toxins. You know.
Very LA thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what people do in LA. We
Then
see
you
we
take
sit in
yourself
sweaty
for
houses.
Welcome to LA.
Yeah. Exactly. It's perfect.
Welcome
So,
to LA. Let's lose.
What are some like things that you carry with you on an everyday day?
Well, I do have a phone, which everyone gets mad at me for. They say, you're so ungrateful for that. But, I was like Alyssa, and I would carry around the little plastic animals, and I used to have this little plastic panda that I would carry around, and, you know the story. And, we were at Disney, and I accidentally left it in the hotel room, and I was crying about it, so then, we got this letter, and Mickey Mouse sent it back. I was like 6.
That's
oh my
awesome.
God.
It was like the most exciting moment of my life.
That's so wonderful.
Oh, that's so
Did you write Mickey back?
No.
You may never do that again now if you leave something
Probably
else behind. You know, I think.
there's probably like a lot of thank you letters to weed through. So
Yeah, that's true.
She
So
saved
we
him
can
some
do that
time.
in a few
He
years.
understands.
She's
He
one of the
understands.
coolest.
Okay.
Thank you for sending the plastic panda back when I was 6.
You'll remember. That guy's been. He's old. He probably has a really good memory after all he's seen and all he's done with his life.
All he's seen. He made it seem like he's had this like traumatic amount of experience without aging for
Well, I mean,
75 years.
Well, let's think about it. Like, how many hands has he been passed through? Like, now, I don't. This is a family show. Alyssa, so, let's talk.
I lost my hands.
Alyssa, what are the comments like? Let's check with the comments section,
Oh,
shall we?
we're talking about so many things. Let me refresh really quick.
Let's see if you can pull it up right here.
Atlanta Honey says there's a DIY AC for less than $10.
Oh, what?
I don't know. I don't know. That's all I said.
I see things about Legos and Barbies and G.I. Joe stuff.
She,
Minecraft is the new Lego.
Oh, that's what I always say.
Yeah.
So, do you play Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
And so you play Minecraft in Skyrim. You play a little bit of Skyrim. And so, what value do you find in Minecraft?
There's no value. I just play.
do you find enjoyment with it? Like, just very casual enjoyment?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, what if someone asks you, like, what did you play with Legos?
Yeah, but I'm a weird kid. I was building I was learning to be an architect.
So that's what Minecraft is. Like, Atlanta Honey just said Minecraft is the new Legos, and that's exactly sort of what I'm trying to get at. Is that like they're 100% right?
Yeah.
It's exactly what that is. Like,
Yeah,
if you ever want to like figure out, it's Legos that you can do. It's unlimited Legos. Because Legos are so expensive that like you can build anything you want.
And it doesn't hurt when you step on them.
Yeah, things.
Okay, but can I ask this question? I've played Minecraft once, and the one time that I played, I dug underground and I got stuck. And I just don't go back because it's really scary once you get, I just keep chopping down and I keep getting stuck further and further in the ground. Do you want to take control of my account?
What? Okay, sure.
Akiko, yes, raising your hand there in the back.
You gotta dig up.
I didn't dig my breath up. I didn't dig
You know,
Wait, were you digging straight down?
I feel like it was a slight angle. I don't know.
What if miners did that in real life? That would be terrifying.
Well, I'm not a miner. Good thing I just talked to a piece of glass that hopefully people see.
You basically just dug yourself into that thing at the end of Dark Knight Rises, of just like this weird prison hole that no one can climb out of.
Yeah.
Make a prison out of it. Make more and make a prison out of it.
But then what do I do in prison? I don't know.
That's great advice, Leah. That's like, okay, no,
If you
if
make
you
a
dug
hole,
yourself into a hole,
Make it bigger, make a prison.
make it bigger and make it miserable for more people.
Can you put more
Make it
people
worse
in
for
there?
everyone.
Yeah, if you're not having a good time, misery loves company. Use that.
Well, I mean, but guys, Clash of Clans is where I'm at these days.
I'm trying, but I can't. No, I can't. It's not letting me. I don't have enough trophies yet.
Okay, so you have to get up to how many? Did you have it set up? You guys, even though I'm like, you know, it's me and Unicorn, who's my cousin Christina, is like the leaders of our Sunshine Face clan.
Oh, that's so cool. You have like a
So good, yeah. And it's our motto is kill 'em with kindness. It's wonderful. So there's no bad language in the clan. There's no negativity. There's only positivity, and it's very supportive. And it's wonderful. Well, I will save a spot for you. Because we're at like 47 people out of 50 right now, I think.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
But it's so much fun, and my cousin is the co-leader with me, and I think TJ still is as well. I don't think he's played in a while. But so she kind of does all the managing of it and sets everything. But maybe I can like bring down that requirement of trophy number, and you can just come in and then I can click back up.
That's awesome.
Kick someone
Do you
out.
play any iOS?
Huh?
iOS games? Do you play? What are your favorite iOS games?
I don't really play it too much, but I've deleted most of them to keep storage space on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, so bad, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Jawzers Grooves wants to know if we have any life lessons. He says he's 14. He'd like some life lessons.
In what?
Life.
Just generally?
Yeah. What's
General
something?
life
What's something
lessons.
you've learned in your life that you would think a 14-year-old we should impart onto?
Pursue your interests now before you have to work.
No, that's actually a great idea. All the best musicians that I knew growing up, like I was in a band and I was able to when would I ever be able to just like sit down and play guitar like for all day, all the time in summer?
Yeah.
Like do you realize that when
14.
you have a summer, you have all this time in which you're like, okay, you're not getting paid, but when you're an adult, it'll feel like you're getting paid to do nothing, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a cool vacation thing. Like only like kids through teenagers through people in college in America and all Europeans experience being like
That's
paid.
a lot of people.
Yeah, being
So
paid
pretty
to
much
just take like a month off.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Pretty
So
rad.
yeah, she's right. That's the best advice ever.
And that's like for summer, but like even during the school year, just blast through your homework. I mean, yes, do a good job, but you have more free time than you realize.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
You just have time to learn stuff.
Yeah, I guess, and that will tie into, I think my biggest piece of advice is find a lesson in absolutely everything. Roxy, you okay? You okay?
She has this water cough thing. My dog has it too. It's like, I don't know what it is.
She also does it every time she gets excited in the least bit. She's
It's like dog asthma.
Yes, it is asthma, actually. So I would say my biggest piece of advice would be to find a lesson in everything. No matter what happens, good, bad, this isn't even just for a 14-year-old, this is for anybody. No matter what happens, there's a lesson in it. And if you find the lesson and you find out what you can learn from the situation, it can still be good. So the biggest, most disastrous things in the world can happen to you. And I'm not saying deny what you feel. If something makes you sad, cry. But then see the lesson in it, see what you can learn from it, and it will become a good thing. and therefore everything will be good, and every day could possibly be the best day of your life. Woo! I want to see the audience all the time.
You should write a book or something.
Melissa, do you have any?
Let's see. Oh man, I don't have time to be concise. I really can't think of anything really concise.
What's something you wish you knew when you were little?
Yeah, there we go. There it is, Akiko.
Akiko asked a little question.
Akiko gets deep.
She's getting
Still
raw.
learning.
Bring me on the spot.
Do you want to see?
Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay. I would actually. What were you saying? Go ahead.
I was gonna say my main thing is nothing matters. Like literally nothing matters. Like it's fine. Like whenever you're like, no, but this is the world. No, it's not. It's
Oh my
fine.
God.
Nothing matters. It's gonna be great. You know why? Okay, so think about when you were, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Okay,
Can you
hold on.
remember 5 years ago? If you don't remember 5 years ago,
When
if you
things were painful.
if you cared about the same things that you do now, there's a lot of stuff 5 years ago that I'm sure you can
Thank
remember,
you.
no matter what age you are. There's a lot of stuff that 5 years ago were the world and didn't matter, and you wish you didn't spend so much time feeling
Mhm.
miserable about it.
Yeah.
And so don't spend so much time feeling miserable about something when really in the end things are going to be all right. So do your best to, before you have to go to college, get really, really good at least one thing.
That was a lot.
Mhm.
That was a lot. Yeah, I think that's a pretty important thing. Is that and any pain you feel is going to be over eventually when you're getting a shot and when you're when you have to do your taxes as an adult. Also, learn how to do your taxes and keep good care over your credit. Because it'll really help you out. Seriously, sounds like a silly adult thing. It's you can mess it up when you're a kid, and it can affect you when you're older. Example: I made some mistakes with my credit. That sounds bad. I didn't treat my credit properly, and now I'm having to deal with it. And that was when I was like 18. So there's things you can do when you're a kid that can affect you 10 years down the road, and you have no idea when you're 18 that if I don't pay my credit card on time, it's gonna affect every.
Yeah, no. After your super like inspiring speech, it's nice to hear just like a super practical like. Also, don't screw up your credit. Seriously.
Drop the
What?
ball.
Are you kidding? All this other
So
stuff,
relatable.
but also
And the live
don't
stream
screw up
now.
your credit. So Leah, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So I want to ask. So there's a lot of stuff that I hated learning in school. School was just like a prick. So like
You
don't
didn't
have to
even
learn.
finish that word.
You don't have to learn cursive anymore, right?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I learned in like 3rd grade and then we just stopped.
Yeah. Why
It wasn't
even
worth
in
it.
3rd grade? Like
They want you to
be able to read the Declaration of Independence.
No,
Like
no, it's
what
like-
is the
it's okay to
point?
write
I have
checks
the
in
Declaration of
cursive.
Independence in my purse right now.
Do you have to write checks in person?
Really?
No.
Oh.
I don't. Wait.
I thought that was a
Wait.
rule
You
of
thought you
checks.
had to write checks in cursive?
I always do. I know my parents write them
Wait a
checks
second.
like that's
Wait a
the rule
second.
of checks.
You don't have to write checks in cursive.
No!
No.
I've never written a check in cursive. I mean, I don't print out my name in like all caps when I sign it.
I don't know.
But-
I'm gonna Google this. Oh, how are book reports these days? Are you actually reading the books, or are you just Googling?
Internet.
No, we're reading the books.
Wikipedia.
Okay. Well, you are because you're.
Well, I-
But the other kids probably are just Wikipedia.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, we had that thing. What did we have? We had the books.
Spark-
Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes and then
Spark
Spark
Notes.
Notes. Cliff Notes were online free Spark.
Oh no, Cliff Notes.
No,
I
no,
had
no.
a hard
Spark
copy.
Notes were online free Cliff.
Oh, internet. When the internet started, we remember this.
Computer class was my favorite class.
Me too.
Anytime I could be on my computer, I was very happy. My handwriting was really messy, so I also really liked typing.
What's
and I
a
learned to type very fast.
what's like a class you think we probably didn't take that you have?
Oh, wow. We don't really have classes that you wouldn't have.
Really?
Yeah, like we don't have,
Space class. You guys, like, you're not all going to space now, you kids.
we have space classes, we don't have that, and I really was
They don't have
There's
space.
a camp for that.
No, but like, what's something maybe that's like sort of technology based or anything like that?
Do you have computers in every classroom? Are there iPads built into the desks? Like, what's life like? I'm serious. Are there iPads built into the desks?
I feel like
That'd be
that'd make a lot of
amazing.
sense. So the desks, they hover, so you can just like push them.
I thought you were. Are you serious?
Yes. You don't know about hover desks?
I totally know about hover desks.
Oh, thank you. Good. Wait,
Good
it's
job.
weird you didn't, but
I
good that you know
totally
about
know
hover
about
desks.
this. So what are the hover?
Unstable.
Do they work outdoors? Can you use a skateboard?
I wish.
Do you guys
Are they
say
like shopping carts or like the wheels jam up after they leave the door? Or past them?
What about gym class? Do you play Wii Fit in gym?
No.
You
We have to run like a mile every class.
Do you climb a rope ever?
Something.
No, do you have
Love
that?
that.
Okay, so do you have the rope climbing thing?
Sometimes.
Just the question I'm just asked.
But is it the thing where you have different levels and challenges? Because we had a thing at my we had a thing at my middle school.
Nice school.
Yeah, but like we had a thing that at my school that was super competitive where it was like ropes that would go to the ceiling of this giant gym. Like kids could have died.
Yeah,
I don't
It
understand.
looks like the most unsafe thing.
It's
Do they
terrible.
still do that? Do you have to climb to the top of a rope 100 feet into the air?
We don't do that anymore.
Okay.
We used to. Like 2 years ago we would, but we don't.
Why?
I don't know.
Probably like
Climbing is hard.
I
as you
wanted
get
to
older,
know.
Ryan?
Yeah,
Well, climbing is difficult.
But there was okay, so it got to points where you would get presidential award, where like if you would get gold shorts instead of blue ones, and everyone would know you're attractive, and girls would like you more. If you risked your life using not your feet, climbing all the way up to the top of the thing, and then back down, doing a bunch of pull-ups mid-air all the way at the top, and then doing these crazy Olympic challenges on these ropes.
You remember this very detail.
I think guys just did that. That was just the thing.
Yeah.
We all did.
Yeah.
We didn't
probably
get fancy
stupid.
shorts for it though.
We got fancy gold
No, we
shorts.
just got our own pride.
We just wear gold shirts and shorts, and that's it. We just like run a mile, and then we like play floor hockey or something, and we're done.
So what do you guys? Okay, here's where it's gonna be real.
Oh,
What do you talk about at the lunch table? Oh, I'm so serious. I'm very serious about this. Like who do you talk about? Like what's happening?
everything.
Okay, good start.
Yeah.
It's 90 degrees.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. It's real hot in here.
We don't really talk about much.
You guys
Our
talk-
teachers come and talk to us though.
Really?
Really?
That's funny.
You have a big school or a small school?
Then we have a lot of them. There are like
Small schools.
4 middle schools with like 30
Oh my
kids per class.
goodness. Holy bananas. Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend?
This is big real.
Who's your best friend in the world? It changes so
Yeah,
many
is this
times.
gonna
Oh,
be
there
real?
we go.
Oh.
We text a lot.
Smart, diplomatic, they could all be watching.
I ask her for advice. I'm like, yeah. How do you read? It's really hard. What's your favorite class?
Science.
Yeah.
Yes. Why?
Because it's science. I really don't have a good answer.
You know what? That's great. How do you feel about learning in general? Do you like learning?
Yeah.
Does your school make it fun? And like, do they make you want to learn?
If someone's watching, what do I say?
That's a perfect answer.
I thought you were gonna like mute it. So.
Okay, everybody cover your eyes. I'm just eating and just pow, pow. It's like fireworks. Do you where did you go for July 4th this year?
We just stayed. Oh no, we went to my cousin's house.
Okay, cool. Did you guys see fireworks? What? Did someone blow up a firework? Was there?
Well, if they did, we couldn't see it.
Oh, did I just? Okay. Through the trees. Okay.
We probably picked like the worst spot to watch.
We kind of missed them. We raced all the way from the west side all the way to Venice to try and get the fireworks, and just barely caught the end of it. They're cool. Do you like fireworks?
Yeah.
What do you, aside from your cell phone, what are you carrying around? Like, do you have a purse? Do you have a backpack? Do you
Any?
How do you do your art? How do you do your art?
I draw it.
Pretend like, okay, remember how you said, remember how you said that you were drawing it and then you were putting it on a computer or something? What is that process?
You draw it and then you scan it and then it goes on the computer and I just kind of trace it from there.
With what program?
Well,
Veronica, she just sent me this program called Inkscape, which is free, but it has everything that a normal program would.
Okay.
And I just kind of I'm still figuring it out because I have no idea how to use it.
Okay.
But once I learn how to do it, then I'm gonna trace it on there.
Okay.
And then
That's awesome.
copy her and make a t-shirt or something.
Oh my god, I love you. Oh my goodness, that vibrated at the same time. That was weird. Alyssa, how are the comments?
Oh, Anna's camera would like to know what she could do to improve her channel.
All right.
So it's a little unrelated, but I thought I'd throw it out there.
Just be real. I don't know. I'm not saying that you're not. I don't know. I haven't looked at your channel. I don't know that, but that is the overwhelming #1 quality I think about the most popular YouTube channels is that there's just a lot of real in it. Is that you can make best friends over the internet.
And consistency. Be consistent.
Consistency.
People have to be able to trust you, otherwise, like, no one would come back for anything ever.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to come back to, like, an empty channel.
Yeah.
The stuff you've already seen.
Yeah. And so,
try to come up with new stuff, I guess. I don't even have a channel, but I'm just gonna...
No. And so you're actually
the
most important person because we're all like, here's all these things we've read about and tried and failed or tried and succeeded, but, like, how can anyone improve their channel?
Just put new stuff, some stuff that you haven't done before, but keep it original.
Okay. So there's like a balance that you're looking for.
Yeah. Something that's kind of related to what you do, but it's like newer than...
So keep it fresh, but don't stray.
Branding.
But don't stray too far from the reason people like it.
Alyssa bakes, so like make something new, but keep baking. Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, I gotcha.
Oh, that's great. That's okay. That's
branding and
Gotcha.
that's a good question, Brian. That's a good question. Anna, I'll shoot me. My email is somewhere on something, so shoot me an email or something, or a Facebook message or whatever, and I'll take a look at your channel, see if I can give you some little pointers. But there's a lot to it, and there's a lot of tiny little detailed things like tagging, titling, descripting that you can do. Well, we can talk more about that in a little bit. Have you ever played a game before?
What did you say? I said teacher.
Teacher.
I raised my hand.
Alyssa.
Teacher.
I wanted to mention YouTube actually just launched the Creator Studio thing, and there's a little place in there where you can learn how to improve your channel, and it takes you through little lessons. So there's that if you want to technically know how to improve your channel. But anyway.
Yeah, great. Yeah, no,
and
yeah, it's YouTube used to be. It's been around for a decade. It's been much more of the wild west, I think, for a very long time. But I think recently they've really started to crack down on all the copyrighting and all that kind of stuff, and two, started to be much more aware of what creators want and need and are looking for. So thank you, YouTube. Let's give a round of applause for YouTube. That's right, YouTube. So I would say we have about 15, 20-ish more minutes left. Do you like playing games? Yeah. Can we play a game?
Sure.
Should we? Can we?
Should you like form a circle or something?
How would we do
you
this?
got it. You got it. So have you played Heads Up?
Wait, how do we
This is-
show them without
Yeah, should we like make
I
a
don't know.
circle or something, like a half circle?
Brian.
Yes, Brian Morrison. Brian's cry a lot.
Brian Morrison, I love that you're here. Do we want to? What do you suggest, Brian? You want to take control of this? Let's do
Okay.
this.
So we can do this a few ways.
Okay.
And so the way that this works is that you pick a
Should
category.
we remove the chairs?
No.
Okay.
We're
Let's just
totally-
like move them so we can see each other.
Yeah.
So I won't have to like turn
Yeah.
around and...
And so the way this works is that we should all be slightly facing this so that you guys can actually see what we're doing. But
That's perfect.
But we
Scoot
can't.
just a little bit more
So
there.
then let's just get in home. And so
There we go. Perfect. I want us to be able to see everybody.
And so the way this works is it's basically catchphrase. Only it's people are trying to get you to say something. Now what I do is I'll put something on here. I'll try and angle it so that you can see it and you guys can see what everyone's yelling at and
But you're not gonna look
and
at
be
it.
frustrated with everything. Yeah. And so
Because that's how most games go.
bottom half the screen. I would agree
Word.
definitely, and we'll already know.
Well, but hey, doesn't it record us guessers?
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
So if
It
it's over
records-
there,
It records all y'all.
it'll only record the screen.
Anyways.
So are we having them guess? Wait, no, Brian's guessing. I don't really understand what's that.
What?
There's a lag in the chat.
So here's how you play. So you get you pick a thing and it counts down and you pass it from person to person, and I believe that's the pizza.
Yeah.
I think
Snap!
No pizza.
Oh yeah.
No.
Guess what? It's a pizza party.
I'm so sorry,
Party.
everybody. That's the word. Like, if you haven't eaten lunch or dinner or you're hungry.
Or haven't eaten in 2 days.
Oh, that's the worst.
No, I had a slice of pizza yesterday at one of the barbecues.
Oh, good.
But the other one I just did Lizzie and bananas.
So we went to this fancy barbecue yesterday.
Was there food? Because I never
there was
out
sushi.
in,
There was they came out in heat.
Oh yeah, there were waiters and valets and it.
It was so weird.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there. Right? You. Alyssa. All right, let's play this game.
Alrighty.
Do
Okay.
this.
So here we go. What we're gonna do this is I'm going to
Well, Brian was explaining it, but he just got interrupted by
the pizza. And so
Yeah.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ask all of you what is a category that you want to guess, right? So there's Superstar, Acted Out, Animals Gone Wild. It's just a bunch of shaved down. Blockbusters and movies.
We probably have to keep going. Today.
I still have more of your cannolis inside the car.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. There are cannolis?
Here, there are cannolis? What? Roxy, stay here.
This is so
Stay
fancy.
here. Roxy. Oh my God, she's so excited right now. Roxy. Okay. Sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
So
Totally.
confusing.
Everyone's just hanging out. It's a nice Saturday. That was me figuring out the day. Okay, so there's blockbusters, movies, Animals Gone Wild, icons, legends and stars, accents and impressions, and Hey Mr. DJ. And so these are all sort of the categories. I found a lot of people do well with blockbusters, movies, or
What's our
superstars.
issues?
So yeah,
what?
You want to choose a category?
which category would you like to play with?
I tend to like blockbusters and movies.
Oh, let's do that.
Well.
All right. So I'm
I'm
gonna
really
play
bad at this.
I'm gonna play this.
I know, I am too.
No, you can't. Don't worry. You can't
Okay,
be
so you
worse.
put it on your forehead. You can't see it, so just don't look at the screen, Brian.
What's that? I won't.
Oh yeah, that's what we're playing, right?
Yeah.
That was more meant to be more fresh. It
That's
came
what I
out
was
as a statement. All right, cool. Let's do this.
All right.
Start it and
I'm gonna go play. Heads up would like access to the
Okay, I'm so
microphone.
excited.
Sure.
Yes.
Blockbuster movies. Place on forehead.
Okay, you guys can guess. Oh, you don't guess. Holy bananas! I'm so excited.
Robin Williams
lady.
is an. I can say name.
Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Can I say old lady?
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Bill Murray.
Little animal in
The
the ground.
day keeps repeating.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Flip it down.
Yeah. Flip down. Flip back.
I obviously don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh,
this.
come
If a boy doesn't like you,
I'm
the
real
phrase
slow.
is.
Flip up.
Okay.
Flip up. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Flip
too hard.
No, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I would never get this.
Oh.
Old Eddie Murphy
We're
movie.
really close to location of LA, a fancy part of LA, and
Where Rodeo
And
Drive
he's
is.
a police officer.
Yeah. So
Oh.
fancy place,
No. I don't remember this.
Fancy Place police officer.
like near Fresh.
Chris Farley was in the ninja
Place
version of
where
this
he-
movie. It was called
There's a ninja
da-da-da.
Oh,
Well,
that's
it's
really
called
funny.
da-da-da ninja. And
That's
this is
really
da-da-da.
This is
Okay. Anyway,
police.
Fancy Place.
Fancy Place. I don't know Fancy
It's
Place.
a Weezer song. Da 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 da. That's where you want to be.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Ah!
I
It's
told
not
you.
hard.
It was Beverly
that
Hills
was a
Cop.
really
Are
hard
you
one.
serious?
Yeah, that was
Beverly
hard.
Hills
That was
Cop.
hard.
Alyssa, don't look at it.
No, you can look at it right now.
Oh,
The
we're-
round is over.
Yeah.
And so what we can do, can you save
Because
me
I
up?
suck at this.
Oh, should I have? Sorry.
That's fine.
Alright.
Next
Alright,
Should I
round.
do this now?
Get ready.
Oh, sorry.
2, 1.
Oh, Little
Okay,
Bugs.
it's not a Bug's Life.
Oh,
Ants.
this is how you get
That was
okay.
the best way to do that. Oh, a
That was
bees
so much
like
easier than
this.
yours.
Bees
Can I
like
do a
this.
thingy? Oh, bees
Yeah.
like
Bees
honey.
make yes. Actually, they make it. Yes.
Yes.
Like
It's
that.
a Mariah Carey movie.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm making
Oh,
little tiny things for it.
What?
Oh,
you
no.
are good.
I
Now
don't
we can't say it.
Don't worry.
Now we
No.
can't
Don't
say
say
it.
it.
Now we can't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yes. Oh my god,
Why
that
can't
was
I say
horrible.
it?
Move to the next
That was
one.
horrible.
Move
Flip
to the
up,
next
flip up.
one. Let's fight it afterwards. It's
Toby did a music video for the song recently called The Pressing
Oh,
Song.
say something?
Yes.
Say-
It's not something.
Oh, say anything.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, your favorite quote is from this movie.
Holy bananas.
About
there's-
marriage.
Oh, Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Wait, Cross, share.
Oh, it's a movie about.
When you
Justin
finish
Bieber.
high school.
Just got on.
Oh no.
Oh,
we ran out
sorry.
of time.
That
was a dangerous
Let's
round.
Sick.
What? No.
All right, let's do one more round, and then let's do a
Pizza.
little say goodbye and eat some pizza.
Okay.
Layers
Yes,
of
I
you.
Okay.
That's what it says on the.
Okay.
Oh, puppies!
There's so many dogs.
Black and
A
white.
bunch of spotted
So
animals.
many
One
dogs.
down these.
Yes. Yes.
Flip it down.
Down.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was tomorrow.
I did four. Yesterday.
Independence Day.
That's
I
awesome.
want Akiko to always be around when I'm playing anything.
Sweetie, the children are tiny.
And then the dad did it with
a
a
ray.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Bro.
He's a murderer with
American Psycho.
No.
cuts
Johnny Depp.
Yes. Yes. he
Oh, Sweet
Yeah.
Talk.
Yes.
I haven't seen it, but I know that's
Okay.
what happens.
George Clooney.
George is really good.
Ocean's 11.
Wait.
No, he had the kids.
Oscar winning.
Yeah.
It won Oscar for
people,
screenplay.
people who inherit things. No, is that not the
No.
right word? Sorry.
Yeah, go with the word.
Um,
I know, I don't think
If you're
they
like-
come from other people. They come from
you, when you come from your ancestors, you're
Ancestors is good. So,
You are a-
when you come from your
Opposite of ancestors.
The
it was the Descendants.
That was a hard one. That was
Okay.
really hard.
I was doing one more, 3.
We did 4. We already did 3.
Oh, we did 3?
That
Oh,
was
we're
the
good.
third. You're good.
Alright.
Your OCD is okay.
Is ancestor the opposite of descendant?
No,
It's
it's
like very similar. It would be like a simile, or
I
that's
know
what I'm like.
that. You
well,
guys.
descendant is someone who comes from an ancestor.
Yeah.
Descendant.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the
Yeah.
descent. I'm thinking that the one
Oh.
we climbed down. Are we gonna do one more round? Let's do one more round.
Okay.
Let's do one more. Yeah, let's do one more. That was quick and I messed it up. I'm sorry.
Wait. Let me mark this.
I gotta do it. Come on. Roxy.
Yeah.
Play a
You can
song.
pee on it. All my stuff.
Ready?
I'm ready.
That's
I'm
right.
not ready.
Disney movie.
Let it go.
Let it
Oh,
Three Sisters.
Frozen.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, go and see
It's
Frozen.
a James Bond movie. The first one was Daniel
Like-
Craig.
It's
That's
played
right.
Blackjack in this.
Okay.
Flip it down.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I played
gosh.
Both of these.
She went to one of each of these event things.
It's okay. Big
That's
like
why she was
like
at
them
it.
down.
There's
Like
a
them down.
marriage and there's a death.
And there's
Wedding and
multiple
a
of them.
funeral.
Yes,
Close
and
it.
there's multiple of the first word.
Weddings.
So how many? Not 3, but
3 weddings.
not
One more.
3.
One
What?
2 weddings.
You're getting one.
More.
Three.
One more.
Yes.
It's a
Stay in school, kids.
stay in school.
Musical it recently
You
had.
haven't used this product. It's a
yeah.
product for.
We use channel.
Oh, hairspray.
Yes.
Pressure.
It's a name.
Spartan.
Greeks.
300.
Oh, no,
No.
the place. The
Gladiator.
Oh,
It's
time's
Troy.
up.
You know what, you guys? As soon as it comes to me, I just get so distracted because there's just people yelling at me, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be doing something. It scares me. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. That was Heads Up. If you haven't played it, go get it, play it. It's a lot of fun. It's really good for a group of people, and it obviously gives things that, for the most part, we all know. And I don't watch movies, so the fact that I knew one of those was surprising. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much. Do any of you have any? Let's go, Brian. What are your parting words?
My parting words.
What are your parting words?
First, I thought you asked me my party words. Yeah. I
What
also
are
was
your
like, Brian, what are your
party
party
words?
words? I don't know. Like swearing and thank you.
Well said.
No. It was really awesome meeting you. I've always wanted to meet you. You're awesome. She makes our lives better all the time. Just by commenting and
Being the
liking our
coolest
stuff
person I know.
and being hilarious and charming. Follow her on Instagram. It's at Nerdsaurus Rex.
And
I will put it in the description.
and rogue sketches, right?
Well, yeah, but everything. Yeah.
And so,
So no one can find me.
so that's the secret one. So follow Nerdsaurus Rex. Do you have any other social media things you'd like to?
Him?
Plug.
Ryan! Family friendly. That's family friendly. We all know what that is.
They have their own thing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just
Moving past that
Moving
entire
right along.
thing.
Moving right along.
Just ignore Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That's our
Those
party.
are our party words.
My party
Do
word
you-
is silence.
Do you have any memories of the past year? Maybe a funny comment she said that might have, because when I think about you, darling Leah, everything that you say on all of our social networking is so funny, and you stood out so quickly of all the comments. It's always so witty. When I found out you were so young, not so young, but you're much younger, I was like, this girl is so smart. She's gonna be an amazing writer, and she already is. So you've always
And a
been
great artist, too.
Foreshadowing.
great I'm gonna have her write everything for me. I'm not the words that come out of my mouth from here on.
All of
forward
this was
are gonna be
scripted.
from Brooke.
No, but very seriously, like, you're very far ahead of, I think, all of us. Like, there's not a single person here that was where you are when we were your age. Like,
Yeah.
there was not a single person here. You're, like, just as charming and witty and talented
And
as
sweaty and fat.
and sweaty and
Aren't we all,
comfortable
though?
as every single one of us, if
Yeah.
not, like, a lot more. So, it's really good to know you, and, like, thanks.
Well, maybe not more sweaty than all of us.
Yeah, maybe not more sweaty. But,
So thank you, Akiko. Parting words or party words, whichever.
Party words.
We're down for either.
These are her party.
for parting words of cat ears, Alyssa.
That's okay. Party words are cat ears. My party words are bazinga. Is
Good.
one.
I agree.
Thank you so much for coming. It's really awesome to meet you. You're way cooler than I was at 13. I was.
Way cooler than
I
I
was
am
a
now.
nerd.
Golly.
No.
Well, I don't know about that. You're wearing your own shirt, and that's pretty awesome.
That is really cool. That was the wrong idea. I think my belly button's sweating. Sorry.
General parting words. Don't forget to be awesome. Don't forget to be awesome.
All of those.
Keep
are-
don't forget to be awesome. Boom, right there.
Be yourself. Don't let anybody think that weird is bad, because weird is awesome. Everyone's a weirdo. Everything will be okay.
That was really
The end.
well said. Wait, can we
She
repeat that again?
disappears
What?
The end.
Like
That is going
I
to
thought it was
create a
gonna
cloud.
explode when you went.
I think the whole
Yeah,
live stream,
that's
Alyssa was just trying to keep the light from falling.
Oh, I love you.
It's shining right on her,
Can you
like she's
say that
singing water.
again? Don't let anyone tell you that weird is bad. Is that what you said?
Don't let anybody tell you that being weird is bad, because being weird is awesome, and everyone's a weirdo.
Everyone's a weirdo. Thank you, weirdos, for coming and joining us today. Leah, do you have any parting words?
Always pee before you live stream.
Great! I love it!
And those are the words we're ending on. Good night.
I love it! I love you guys so much. Thank you so much to the first time ever studio audience. Let's give them a round of applause. We're going to go eat a bunch of pizza and have some good, awesome, family-friendly, awesome time and give hugs and high fives and maybe play some more Heads Up. Thank you so much for coming. Next week we'll have another special guest on. I'm not going to tell you who. Stay tuned to Creature Tubes, because Creature Tubes, not stay tuned, go tune in to Creature Tubes. Something is coming, growing from the ground this week. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Stay tuned here. Other stuff will be happening, I'm sure, at some point. I'm not in charge of any of it. Leah is now in charge of every channel that I was in charge of at one point. The internet will explode. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming. See you next week, or see you some point in between. Oh, also, little super side note. I'm doing another live stream tonight, not here on my channel, right? I got an email from a producer friend, and we're live streaming a reading of the play Blitz Spirit, or Blythe Spirit, and I'm playing the medium, and it's about a husband that wants to, like, call his wife back from the dead, and the medium, like, I initially was like, okay, and it's like a party, like, he's like, hey, who wants to just come and, like, let's just read the play, just live stream, and I was like, yes, that sounds amazing. Very healthy way to spend a Saturday night. So I'm gonna go there, but it's gonna be a bunch of my friends that I, like, haven't seen, a bunch of my, like, older producer friends. So I'll post the link on Twitter or somewhere on the interweb. But come and join that live stream later. It's gonna be another YouTube live stream, and you're gonna see me as a crazy medium. She's described as barbaric.
Excellent.
So
Are you gonna dress as a barbarian?
yeah. Oh, bet. Gotta find something.
So barbarians.
All right, without further ado, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Ron I Am, for this shirt. I'm sure you'll watch this at a different point in time. It's really late, and I'll show you.
Is that more
The
pizza?
pizza guy's here. We have to go. He can't know that you guys
Oh
are
my
here.
God, please.
Go quickly. I love you. Goodbye.